has not been concluded.
Okay, so it's not as if they are staying definitely, and that it's a conclusive decision that they are going to continue to stay in the country.
For now, we are saying that our hands are tied because they have been granted a legal status for them to stay here.
Okay. And does that mean there's no other options for you to explore?
We are still exploring the options. But on our side, I'm still going ahead to explore options.
But you say even while we are that, the obligation to them from the government of Ghana continues. What exactly does those obligations entail? Are we still feeding them? Are we accommodating them? How much is that possibly costing us?
There are security obligations in the interest of our country. That will continue.
Okay. What does that entail? What exactly
I cannot disclose that. But when you have people who have been surveilled for 2 years, you don't just cut the surveillance after 2 years. Definitely, you will have to continue the surveillance.
Okay. Yeah. And you say now they have family in Ghana. You mentioned something like that.
Yes. The two, since they came to Ghana, both of them have married.
Are they married to Ghanaians?
No, not to Ghanaians. They're not married to Ghanaians.
And they also came from outside to join them. And
I believe so. They're not married to Ghanaians.
And our obligations to them then entails their married spouses as well, I guess?
Yes, they married within the 2 years that the U.S. obligations had to take care of them, included taking care of them. Yes, so they're taking care of them and their families. We don't have financial obligations towards them.
Okay. Have they given birth to children?
From where I sit, we do not have any financial obligations towards them. I believe that these are questions that you must ask the Ministry for National Security. They would have details of this. Where I sit in my office, I don't have these details. I have the details that have to do with the agreement, what the agreement says. Anything that is behind the curtain of the agreement, I am not.
On the floor.
I think that it was not a good deal, and it's evident from the sentiments that have been expressed by Ghanaians, and they continue to express the fact that they are not comfortable that the two were accepted and they live with us. But on the other hand, also the reports that I have been giving are that they are of good behavior. They haven't been engaged in anything untoward, and therefore, judging on that basis, then you can say that they haven't. There's no need for us to be concerned at this point. But I still believe that we will continue. We won't leave it at that. We'll continue to look at options, and I have a few options in mind, which were sort of options. I've already said it. I even said it on the floor that options like looking at whether a third country will accept them and so on and so forth. These are all options that are open to us. But they must. Yes. But that is why I said earlier that whatever option we present to them, they must consent to it.
Sure.
That is the bottom line because of their status.
Yeah, the minority thinks you can revoke their status as refugees and go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
How do you invoke?
The law allows for that to happen. This is high consideration.
Which part of the law allows to revoke?
So you think we can't revoke that status that we granted them as a nation?
At the moment, I don't think so. But like I said, there is need to examine the issue in detail, even more than we have, and what are real options.
Along the line, it emerged that something under $50,000 was transferred from the United States government to Ghana, and that was going to be part of the arrangements for their upkeep. After the 2 years, are we still going to be receiving such financial handouts?
No. It's clear from the agreement that at the end of the 2 years, the United States obligations to them comes to an end. So whatever monies came for their upkeep, that's it. It's exhausted. It was calculated for 2 years. It's been exhausted, and then that's how it ends.
The taxpayers of Ghana are going to take care of them?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I do not have details. You shouldn't be asking me these details. I'm sure that they are doing something in order to keep body and soul together, not real work. But I'm not too sure yet. I cannot answer that question because I'm not in direct contact.
There are Yemeni nationals. Has any communication opened with the Yemeni government at all on how their case could possibly be handled?
Do you know what is happening in Yemen?
A lot is happening.
A lot is happening. Is there a government that we can deal with?
You tell me.
No, there is no government in Yemen that we can deal with. So we are looking beyond Yemen.
And so you mentioned that options of them being taken by third countries.
A third country.
And you said for some of them the conversation has started already.
That's
which one specifically?
I cannot say. For security reasons, I cannot give that kind of information.
So my last question would be, for Ghanaians who are still concerned about their continuous stay in the country, even after the registration of the agreement, what kind of assurances would you have for them?
Well, the assurance that I can give is what I know. And that is, number one, they are of good behavior. And number two, government will not relent on finding a way out.
Okay.
But does it look positive for you? You said you've been engaged in some countries already. Does it look positive for you that they might perhaps accept them?
Is the U.S. government assisting in finding the third country?
And are they also...
I said post 6th January 2018, their responsibilities come to an end. We are on our own, basically. Per the agreement we signed, we are on our own. That's it.
The positivities. Are there good signs that some countries...
Oh, yes. There are good signs. There were one or two good signs until we found out that they must consent, agree to it. So that's where we're at.
Are they agreeing themselves? Will they be willing already to? We'll see how that goes. That's the Foreign Affairs Minister.